Hi, I'm Todd Elbrovitz, and in this video we'll look at over 15 collocations with the verb pay. Collocations are words that go together, and mastering them can move you from being an intermediate level English speaker to an advanced level English speaker. While watching, have a notebook ready, write down any you are unfamiliar with, and try to use them next time you are speaking with someone in English or down below in the comments. Our first collocation is one you've probably heard frequently in an English learning classroom, and that's pay attention, which means to listen, watch, or consider carefully. This example says, the teacher was annoyed because few of the students were paying attention to his instructions. Next we have pay someone a compliment, which is to say something nice about someone. This says, although I work hard and have never been late, my boss has never paid me a compliment. Here we have pay one's respects, which means to visit or to speak with someone in a polite way as a sign of respect. This sentence says, I paid my respects to my colleague after the meeting to congratulate her on her promotion. And to pay one's last respects specifically means to show your respect or affection for someone after they pass away by attending their funeral, wake, or memorial service. This example says, several current and retired firefighters came to the memorial service to pay their last respects to their colleague who died in the line of duty. The idiom here, in the line of duty, means while doing their job. So to say that this person died in the line of duty means that he or she died while doing his or her job. Usually we use this phrase when talking about police officers, firefighters, or members of the military. To pay tribute is to honor or praise someone. Here we have the sentence, Labor Day is held on the first Monday of September and pays tribute to the contributions and achievements of American workers. To pay a bill means to pay the amount stated on a written statement for money owed for goods or services, such as a water bill, electricity bill, or a cable bill. This example says, I have to pay my cellular bill by the end of the month or they will cut off services. To pay a fine or to pay a penalty is to give money as punishment for breaking a law or breaking a rule. Here's a sentence, he had to pay a $100 fine for parking too close to a fire hydrant. If you are parking your car and you think you might be too close to a fire hydrant, it probably means you are too close and should find another parking space. Next up we have to pay the price, which means to have to deal with the negative effects of something that you have done. I love spicy food, but I always pay the price the following day. I don't know about you, but whenever I eat really spicy food, I always have stomach issues the following morning. When we pay someone a visit, we go somewhere and see someone. This example says, during my long layover in Taipei, I paid my uncle a visit. When we make a purchase, we may pay by credit card, pay by cash, pay in cash, pay by cash, or simply pay cash. These all refer to the method you use for making a payment, whether by credit card, cash, or check, for something you buy. This sentence says, be sure to ask the salesperson if you can get a discount for paying cash. Some businesses offer discounts for paying cash because they save money by not having to pay credit card transaction fees. We may pay interest. This is money you pay to a bank or lender in addition to the money you borrowed. So here the sentence says, I pay 4% interest on my home mortgage. So my mortgage is a loan from the bank, so I could purchase a house because like most home buyers, I was not able to pay the full price up front. So I need to pay back this money plus the money I borrowed, which is that extra 4% to the bank. We can use pay well when talking about a job to mean to receive a lot of money for the work that someone does. This sentence says, this job pays well and doesn't require a university degree. Next up we have pay handsomely, and this can mean the same as pay well, but it can also mean to spend a lot of money on something. This here says, fans paid scalpers handsomely for tickets to the sold-out concert. Scalpers are people who purchase tickets to concerts or sporting events and then resell them at a higher price for a quick and easy profit. To pay one's way is to pay in full your expenses or someone else's expenses. Here is the example. These days, high tuition costs at many schools make it difficult to pay your way through university without taking out a loan. I hope no one viewing has to deal with this, but to pay a ransom means to pay a kidnapper money so that they will set free a person that they have kidnapped. This example says, the criminals asked the family to pay a hefty ransom if they wanted to see their child again. These days, sometimes a ransom is paid to computer hackers who who don't kidnap people, but instead they steal or hold a company's or individual's computer data and ask for a ransom to return it. And finally, to pay one's debt means to repay some or all of the money one owes to someone else. With the extra money I'm making this year, I'll finally be able to finish paying my student loan debt. Thanks for joining. I hope at least one of these collocations was new to you. See you in the future.